hear any of these guys.
Oh, man.
I'm locking in to my...
Yo, I say double headphones is a crazy tech. You listen to 2 different songs at once. Oh, we got the Ariana Grande in one ear, the NBA Youngboy in the other ear.
That would have been crazy. The crazy slap.
Anyways, guys, here we go. Winners quarterfinals already starting off. Sonix versus Hurt. Hot set. As we get onto this Sonic versus Snake, the best Snake in the world versus one of the best Sonics, if not the best Sonic in the world, right here. Gonna see a lot of, how can I nicely say this? A lot of strategic running away.
Wow, that was actually very well said. I have to commend you on that one. Okay, but amazing follow-ups though.
Yeah.
That's the one thing though, is that, you know, although we may have our, you know, our gripes about the way that the neutral is played, whenever there is a state of advantage for either player, they're really going to take it, especially Sonix. We see the double up air into that back air, you know, others great points in view, which he really pushes, and that's always hype to see. Oh, wow.
And one thing I'm loving about Sonix, he's being so aggressive right now.
Beckham jazz card, you see that?
Yep.
Holy, he just hit him with the righty-tighty, you know, swung that, looking like things from Hunter x Hunter. He wired up 5 times, that was enough to kill him.
Oh, man. But then Sonix just playing so aggressively right now, which is what I really, really love to see. And now that he has the lead, he can afford to play a bit more campy. He can play that, yeah, nice way to put it, somewhat. Tactical retreats. He can make, you know, tactically retreat a little bit better here.
Ooh, great catch on that spin dash, though. Just going to go with the up air. Not going to kill just yet, but really mounting this comeback already.
But right now, Hurt, oh my god, trying to kick the stock that Nikita missile, not going to be able to do it. Up smash. Watch out for those missiles too, looking for that up tilt as well. Dash attack, can't do it. Nikita missile once again. Yep, and that's going to do it. Perfect snipe coming through there from Hurt.
Yeah, putting him in that position where he knows that if he goes for the up B, he has invulnerability at the beginning too, so catching him before he even goes for that.
Again, so much aggression here from Sonix, forcing Hurt to that right side of the stage and keeping him there as well. Ooh. Oh, no, wait, what?
Wow.
What percent was that? Like 70?
Yeah, that was very, very early. And you know what? I don't think he was expecting it because, you know, he wasn't expecting the follow-up. He already hit the forward air.
Yeah.
And this goes for another sneaky one. Hits just the tip of it as well. Yeah. But it was just enough to carry him to the blast zone.
Man, that had to be like DI out or something.
Yeah.
That was crazy early, man. But there we go. If you're Sonix, you will definitely take it. Big lead right here for him. Again, he can afford to tactically retreat as much as he wants to right here. Gonna force Hurt to be a bit more of an aggressor, which is typically not what Snake wants to do. Snake wants to build that wall, set up camp, pitch a tent in the corner, and make you come to him. But with the way Sonix is playing, man, that is really not going to be an option for Hurt at this point in time.
Especially with the way that he can mix up their options too, in terms of like, oh, spin dash, oh, actually, I'm going to air dodge away.
Yeah.
I'm going to back up. Never mind. It's really hard to catch that point.
And once again, man, Sonix playing absolutely fearless right here. Beating out a lot of these grenades, inching in closer and closer, dashing forward, dashing back. Slowly getting closer, just get hit with that grenade right there though. And is at 139, I think there might be C4 on that left platform, I might be wrong.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, there was, he opted to blow it up.
And you know what, at this point, we're seeing a lot of times. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I thought that could have been scary there.
Uh-oh.
Go for the homing attack, gonna go for another spin dash, quick cancel with the air dodge. You know, hard to follow up on back air, gonna pace again.
Going up, and away for that KO. Couldn't quite get it. But again, I said it earlier, I love how aggressive Sonix is being right here.
Yeah, really not giving Hurt any opportunity to breathe. And we're seeing the way that Hurt is adjusting to placing the grenades. Whenever Sonix is close, just going to drop it on the ground.
Yeah.
Stop that spin dash if it does come as a burst option. But if he's far, going to pick it up and throw it at him.
Yeah, absolutely. Every single time that's been happening. Right now, Hurt slowly getting some percent back. We are at 132. Oh, Lord of mercy. Okay. Whew. That would have been cute.
Yeah, it's actually funny because you might make a decision to start coming down because you see Sonix going down after that air dodge, but then the spring's still up.
Yep.
That can catch you off guard.
It's such a quick jump. Get so much height on that. Yeah, that can really throw people off, but Hurt, good presence of mind there to not fall for the tricks that Sonix wants to play.
And you know what? Sonix has been pretty aggressive, you know, been playing pretty handily with the lead here, but regardless, this is anyone's game at this point. Yep. 155% rage.
Watch that C4, yep. One little clip here from Sonix is probably going to do it.
Oh, great up
that forward tilt, tickling that blast zone as Sonix takes that game very, very close. Crazy thing is that was a close game, but Sonix had control of it for most of it.
Yeah.
Hurt just kind of made a bit of a comeback there in the end, but that really felt like Sonix was in control from the beginning to end.
Yeah, especially when Hurt was stuck in the air. I feel like that aerial game it's almost always a losing game for Hurt, just because, you know, at the end of the day, Snake doesn't have the best aerial options in terms of attacks.
Yeah.
You know, he has some lingering hitboxes for sure, but there's nothing that's really going to beat out a lot of Sonix's options. And he often doesn't want to take those trades because he's going to be left off stage, you know, with limited options to come back, and that's when he's very, very vulnerable. I feel like a lot of players don't take advantage of the fact that Snake's disadvantage is so incredibly bad. And, you know, when you play a character like Sonic, you actually have multiple options to deal with that.
All Snake really has is, like, he has that frame one grenade he can pull out, but even then, if he holds on to that for too long, that's damaging him. Which you can also get a combo off of. So, yeah, we'll see if that plays a factor here as Hurt tries to lock in here for this game too. Once again, I gotta know what Hurt is listening to, man.
That's a great question. You should do an interview.
Snake Eater.
You should actually bring him here.
Yeah.
Hey, here, man. What was that track?
What was that track, man? What's your favorite NBA YoungBoy track?
And he's like, actually, it was Dire Dire Dogs. Just the most calming track, you know?
Oh my God, here we go. Game number 2 underway, and I don't know if you guys can hear the crowd, but something hype is happening in Melee right now. They're loud.
Yeah, there's just a lot of energy in the building.
Here we go, game 2, Sonic's up 1-0. We are going to small battlefield. I do like this for Snake. Give Sonix a lot less room to run around and to tactically retreat, as I like to say. A lot harder to dodge the grenades and the C4 and all the type of stuff that Snake wants to throw at you here, I should say.
Yeah, and you know, Hurt being the #1 seed of this tournament, you know, this would be a big upset if Sonix is able to carry this momentum to that game 1.
Yep. Again, the best Snake in the world here. This is be really big for Sonix. Sonix is the 8th seed as well, so it's not like it's a crazy upset, but still an upset is still an upset at the end of the day, man. And Hurt, #1 seed for a reason. Here we go.
Okay, scary stuff playing around this right side platform here. Yeah.
Also, I brought this up yesterday. Is it fair that you get to pick your character's music on small battlefield or battlefield? I don't think it's fair, because I hear Live and Learn playing right here. Okay, I don't think that's fair.
That's that home field advantage, man.
I'm calling a veto, and I'm saying no. We're defaulting to Kirby music.
Honestly, I'm so for it. I feel like it's so good. And honestly, if we see Hurt lose this game and he counterpicks to some Metal Gear Solid music, I'll be happy.
Oh yeah, see,
I'll be amped.
Now, what if Hurt actually picked this music as a, you know,
you know
what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you your power boost, but I'm just him, so I'm gonna beat you anyways. You know how it is.
That's a different level of metagame that I wasn't even prepared for.
Oh man, but here we go. Dead even percentages right here, only a 2% difference. And man, these grenades stifling Sonic's approach. Here we go.
Those are grenade
missile, not gonna be enough.
And what we're seeing now is that one time that great back here. That one time that Sonix got caught off stage versus that Nikita. Since then, Sonix is going for that upbeat a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
So he has that invulnerability earlier. Oh wow, great up air, and then air dodges towards left. So he has a lot more safer recovery.
And I just love how Sonix, every single time he sees Hurt up on that cipher, just going very aggressively up.
Well, he's chasing. Yeah. He's a shark. He sees blood in the water, and he's going for it every single time.
Not giving Hurt a chance to drop some sneaky C4s or some sneaky grenades anywhere or anything like that. Just going up, making him react to it. Got that stock for it too. A bit of self-damage here from Hurt, getting blown up with their own grenades.
Oh, that was really, really nice. Where's that back here just narrowly?
Here comes Sonix, avoiding that C4. That grenade actually saving him from getting grabbed, funnily enough.
Okay.
And chase again. Okay, no, not chasing that time, actually letting him land. Bit of a mix-up right there.
I think they just empty hops, jumps, and just does nothing, just to kind of scare him. Oh, backer gonna send him pretty high. Gonna go for another chase, doesn't get anything though.
I love the option though, once again. Going for that back air. Oh, that self, was that a self KO?
Yeah.
Hate to see it.
It was a little just too close to the explosion, unfortunately.
Friendly fire, man.
Late hit Nair worked out super, super well for Sonix.
Hate to lose stocks like that, especially when you're already down in the set, man. You can't afford to give Sonix anything, but you took that stock right back with that up air.
The grenade give, the grenade take it away.
Yep.
It's the way the grenade goes.
Yeah, man. That's the way of grenade, man. It's in the book of ammunition. the book of ammunition, man. The Bible got DLC. You didn't know that? Here we go. Oh.
Okay, no follow-up. Wow, that second back here, you saw the slight spark when it's like really close but doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. An up air of his own. Very close game right now.
It's the grenade.
Oh,
okay.
that was a beautiful follow-up. Just a little bit off.
But that was such a crazy setup because if he rolled it back, he gets hit by the grenade. If he rolls forward, he's on the ledge and could get the dash attack or anything like that, which is crazy read there from Hurt. Uh-oh, forward tilt, that should be it. I lied, fake kill screen number 2, added it to the list.
And thankfully, it does not have the nade enhance, so it doesn't blow up when he's off stage there.
Let's see what Sonix can
Oh, he
do.
goes up the Nikita too as an option to cover his landing.
Watch that C4. Ooh, boy.
Oh, grenade.
Be reversing that grenade. There's 2 grenades on the field. Gotta watch that. Watch out. Watch out. Dash attack. Fake kill screen number 3. There you go. Add it to the list.
And that was so good of an option to go for that sneaky dash attack. It was so quick. Oh, nade. At this point, a straight nade could kill too.
Honestly,
so you have to be careful.
At 168, yeah. Oh my God. Both of them is looking for something that could be it. Forward tilt is going to take it.
Yeah.
As Sonix now goes up 2-0 over Hurt. My God.
This is huge, man. 8 seed versus the 1st seed here.
My God.
Crazy stuff you want to see, man.
This is the third 2-0 lead we've seen today.
Yeah.
In a row.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like whoever, like the people in the winner side of the bracket, they came with a whole nother type of fire in their heart. You know, they really want to win this tournament. They really want to carry this as far as they possibly can.
Yeah. And again, man, imagine. Don't want to jinx anything. Imagine you're on a good losers bracket run. You're feeling good about yourself. You know, maybe you beat some good players, and then you run into Hurt on your loser side bracket.
Yeah.
Do you just DQ at that point? I would.
I would too. Man. At that point, it's not worth my mental health. Man.
Oh, I'm not taking on the best snake in the world in losers.
Yeah.
Hell no. Either way, guys, the set is not actually over yet. Hurt the #1 seed. Maybe he'll show off why he is the #1 seed here. Potential reverse 3-0. We'll see if he can do it. As Sonix is now 1 game away from moving on in this bracket.
And so far, throughout this entire tournament, these are the first 2 games that Hurt's actually lost. We've actually seen that both of these players, their entire bracket run so far, have gone straight 3-0s.
Yeah.
So, you know, Hurt losing his first few games, this could, you know, be some mental damage. You know, he's thinking, oh, damn, I'm losing my sauce, I'm losing that fire, but, oh, wow, double up air to the back air.
And the chase, okay, almost got that up air with the chase, but you know what, didn't matter exactly, landed, got that grab. Is there another chase here? No, not quite.
Oh, that would have been a beautiful grab. I really like that tomahawk attempt there. I really feel like this hyper-aggressive gameplay coming out from Sonix is just catching Hurt so off guard, and he's not well equipped to deal with this at all.
I love when Sonic plays aggressive, man.
Look at that. What a chase.
What do you do? And you're just going deep. What are you going to do about this if you're Hurt? There's nothing you can do.
Yep.
Going deep once again.
Oh, okay.
Grenade recovery.
Wow, this is...
Jesus, in the neutral B, just going to close that stock off. What do you do if you're Hurt? Because when you're on that Cypher, you are pretty vulnerable.
Yeah, and I like the fact that he tried to mix up his recovery. At that point, it was getting a little telegraphed, so try to throw a nade, you know, blow up, you know, mix it up a little bit, but at the end of the day, Sonix can chase you anywhere you go.
Yep. Oh, making a bet. Okay, all right, Swaggy, I see you.
Took the shortcut.
Yeah, man.
Okay, oh, that's
there you go. Good conversion there from Hurt, evening this game up at 2 stocks apiece. Here we go.
Okay,
man, Sonix has just been playing out of their absolute mind right now.
And what they were seeing, especially from Sonix, is that he doesn't really go for the throws when he has a grenade. He picks up a grenade by accident most times. He immediately yeets.
Yep. Tom Brady's that joint far away.
So far, because he doesn't want it anymore. He doesn't want to deal with that. He has so many good A-bombs. Why is he going to try and take that grenade?
Absolutely. 86% right here on Hurt, building up the wall on that platform. But here comes Sonix with a beautiful conversion, and now he's a stock away from moving on to winner semis.
That forward air is so extremely dangerous when you're near the blast zone. And sometimes when you're not even near the blast zone, you know, sometimes it just kills you that early.
It's weird because it doesn't look that strong, like, visually.
Yeah, it looks like you're just kind of getting slapped up a little bit, but no, it actually has some pretty insane base knockback.
Like, we saw it kill at, like, what, 70% or something in that first game?
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. But right now, Sonix, man, it's absolutely on one right now, not giving Hurt any room. Dancing around that shield, but Hurt coming back with that forward tilt.
Gotta be careful here. What's the option? Okay, goes for the nair, only gets a second hit, doesn't really lead into anything. Now, has to really try and find out how he can really create an opening. And not just any opening, an opening that will give him a lot of good damage and potentially kill him. Oh my God, Jason, wow!
GG's! Go home! That is it! As Sonix takes that 3-0 over Hurt. What a conversion!
That was an amazing follow-up.
God damn!
What a chase. Just really, really pushing every single point of advantage he has every single time. Hurt never had a moment to breathe.
Is Sonic hype now? What?
That was pretty hype.
Is Sonic hype now?
That was kind of hype, I'm not going to lie.
That was like, I love watching aggressive Sonic. As we're going to get into the replay, I believe it's the final kill. Right here, the up air.
Up air,
nair.
Now bounces right
bounce,
back, up air, and then a nair again.
I didn't even realize that he bounced off the platform, or sorry, bounced off the spring to get that KO.
Active.
I didn't even realize he did that, man.
Because remember, the spring only disappears when you activate it while you're airborne. If you activate it on the ground, it's chilling there.
Yep. Didn't even realize he used it right there, man. Shout outs to Sonix, kissing the sky. Fantastic job here. Look at that beautiful, beautiful face. Oh my goodness.
Stuff.
Shout out to Sonix, man. Taking out the #1 seed Hurt, the best snake on the planet by far, man. That was an absolutely crazy set. And another 3-0, Amir. We've had, what, 3 3-0s, I think, in a row? But the thing is, if you're someone who's just looking at the bracket and you're not watching the match, you would think these 3-0s are like people getting smacked up.
No.
These are all 3-0s that easily could have been a 3-0 the opposite way if like 1 or 2 hits went the other way.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely insane, man.
It is pretty crazy to see. And, you know, the last 2 sets, a little bit more one-sided, but in general, 100% I agree with you. These sets are actually very, very hype. And the way that this Sonic was playing, I'm not going to lie, caught me off guard.
Yes.
We had some choice words to say before the set even started, but consider my mind changed.
Again, I
down.
Love watching aggressive Sonic. I saw Wrath playing too. Like, it's like Sonics have gotten the rep for being very campy and aggressive, which I understand. Like, that's the ideal way to play the character. But the way I've been seeing him, I'm seeing Wrath recently play, they've like really tuned up the aggression.
Yeah.
And honestly, for me, made this character a lot more interesting to watch, man.
Yeah.
Because that was like a fearless, just aggressive, just in your face, almost playing like a Roy, just holding forward all the damn time. It really felt like, but bringing it back when he really needed to. Shout outs to Sonix, man, that was great. And I do think we have our first loser side match. This is losers! Zama and Spargo. Who beat